this matchup can be rough, but basically you are not allowed to use any attacks that aren't safe,
Right.
really, because if you watch Kazuya, the only thing Kazuya will do is like dash, shield, and try to go for his punch. So if you just look at him, his neutral is simple, right? Like, he hasn't complicated it. He dashes, shield, dashes, shield, dash, shield, dash, shield, parry, try to get something. So, like, he is just defending himself. He's not really throwing it. He's not really trying to hit you. He's just trying to get close so that he can hit his close range hit. That means that you have to just try to keep him out continuously, right? And make it to like a game where he chases you down and you run away and you wall him out, and he chases you down and you run away and you wall him out, and that's it. Like, nothing else is necessary.
Okay.
And so there's a big focus on space your sword, right? And be ready to, like, space sword into dash away, space sword into shield, space sword, and then watch what he does when you dash away and you shield. And when you see that he, like, unshields and keeps dashing in after he blocks something, then you can go for, like, you know, space sword into F tilt. Yeah, just a simple F tilt. Because F tilt, like, even if he actually shields it or whatever, he doesn't get what he wants. So he's still going to get hit by a long range F tilt. Side B can be a good interruption. But like down tilt and jab, all of these things that kind of throw you into his close range is something that he would want.
Right.
Also, I'm gonna ignore the advantage state because it's honestly just...
Yeah, he's in campaign mode, man. It's fine.
Yeah, this, like, here, depending on how good the Kazuya is, you just die. There's not much you could have done. He should have gotten like a drag down here into another punch and you would have been dead, for example.
Yikes. I have some games of him on a Ganon which have been fun because he'll still pull out the win, but it's like, you can't get
yeah, because this is a very specific, very specific matchup where, like, you're playing anti-Kazuya only. You're not really playing Smash.
Oh, interesting.
You still, like, you're not really trying to, like, this is not necessary, for example. You're basically just trying to jump around him.
Yep.
And outspace him. That's it. Like, he's not, he's good against everything else.
You ever play Resident Evil 3?
I think so.
There's like a NPC's like Nemesis or whatever, he just walks slowly at you and he gets you, you die. I feel
that's
very
sure. Sure, yeah. It's the same thing with Ryu and Ken.
Oh, really?
Yeah. You just have to play a cat and mouse game where you all out, 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 and that's it.
So, with that in mind, something you'll probably notice, I mean, over these reviews already, I don't really switch up my playstyle with Sephiroth, and to be honest, I don't think I have much of a playstyle. I'm not sure where, like, I know space and dash away, or try.
Yeah, that's an essential. I guess it's not really. So the thing about playstyle is that you shouldn't have a playstyle. Not having a playstyle is good, because you just need to know the best buttons, right? And that's not a playstyle. That's just what are the best buttons.
Right.
Those are definitely the best buttons. Space aerial, dash away, space aerial, shield is the best buttons, right? And if you start forming a playstyle, what ends up happening is things like this, where either, let's see, let me take you to a moment where I see playstyle. Playstyle is combo regular get up down tilt. That's a playstyle.
Yeah.
Dashing twice in a row, jumping from a little bit too far away because the playstyle is to land an aerial, but you didn't do it from the correct position towards him. That's a playstyle.
Right.
The other thing is that you didn't dash in with shield, you just dashed in. And then another playstyle could be, you know, random down tilt just because you want to make it into the middle. Another thing that could be a playstyle is that you are just, for example, there, you didn't try to go for a nair. You're just jumping to get around him, but you could have just pressed nair. There's no consequence there. Right. So, like, these are playstyles, right? Kind of. They're very small playstyles. I think this is good because they're barely playstyles, actually. But if you start forming a playstyle, then you're making the game about you. But the game is not about you. The game is about, I pick my best options, he responds, I respond.
Yeah. it's it's a lot easier doing that in those slower matchups, which obviously
Of
that
course,
makes
yeah,
sense.
of course, of course, of course.
But, yeah, I've been trying really hard to dash, shield, jump as the big buttons, right?
Right, right.
Crap. I'm finding myself doing so many things. Like I don't know what my alternative things I could be pressing here are.
We'll look at it. That's the thing. The only alternative thing here is remove down tilt, because the down tilts were both pretty useless. Like even on hit, they would have been very low reward or no reward, and you could have just gotten super punished for it.
I think
I do think Nair is more important for you to press. Like you could have, for example, as you jumped here, you could have landed Nair for free, and this would have been a huge combo, and this would have potentially put Kazuya in a really bad space.
Oh, interesting.
Grab here into back throw is a combo you should have just gone for. There was no reason not to, for example.
Okay. Yeah, I actually don't know my Sephiroth combos. I've always just sort of like they intuitively come out. Like sometimes I'll be like, Nair into Nair into fair.
Down throw, it's simple. It's down throw forward air, back throw back air, and Nair into literally any aerial.
Right.
And if you want to see the combos more like visually, there's the Sephiroth video that I made that shows them all.
Perfect. Well, I'm thinking of it, if you don't mind. So one of the things you pointed out in your the video you sent last time was dash away and tilt to quote defend yourself. I love that because like, oh man, he's talking to me specifically.
Yeah, like dash away preemptive tilt.
Yeah, it's wrong.
Yeah,
don't do that.
Yeah,
down tilt at ledge.
You can, but do it rarely, I guess.
Yeah. I'll do down tilt at ledge, not because I'm hoping that this connects, but I like the fact that it puts me on the other side, and then if it does connect, well, hey, now I'm safer and I'm out of corner. I think the answer is dash, shield, roll around, or something like that. Or
dash in, shield, roll in, or jump can put you behind too, so it doesn't have to be down tilt, because if people started using so much down tilt to get around someone, then it's just a simple answer of I'm gonna shield, or I'm gonna dash, or I'm gonna jump over and just punish this down tilt now.
Right. Okay.
It's easier to punish than a roll and a jump, technically.
Gotcha.
This scenario here, so this should have just been a back air, but you messed up the combo, and then if you're in a scenario like this, and you have 2 double jumps, just take your time. Don't double jump immediately so that you put yourself at this threat level.
Okay.
I would have jumped lower so that you can maximize your up B, and so that you can like hold it and turn it around and use the slices, and because this was just unfortunate. Yeah, because that was just unfortunate.
You'll notice, and I've noticed this, and I don't know how to just like my brain knows I'm doing it wrong, but my body still chooses it, where I will break disadvantage with double jump.
All right.
Immediately puts me at mid, or sorry, puts you at low.
Right. So here, for example, the F tilt there was fine. You were trying to catch a landing. The jump landing backer didn't come out. The shield was unnecessary. You should have dashed. The roll should have been a dash because he's chasing you down here. It's like he knows you're gonna dash, but because you roll, he almost had you.
Right.
Short hop here could have been good. Short hop land back here because he spot dodges for no reason. Dash in jab was like, I want to say this was just a lucky mix-up. And so you hit him, but then you go in and you F tilt, and it's a little too fast, right? The F tilt there. It's a little too fast of the recovery that he has, and it's usually because, again, jab is not so rewarding. Like, this is not a tech situation, because you can just hold up against jabs and then just lands. As you see, he just presses an aerial, lands, dashes in. If this was a forced tech scenario, then yeah, that would have made sense, but jab does not force a tech scenario when people hold up. That's why we don't try to jab into the neutrals so much, because it doesn't guarantee a tech chase, and even if we get the jab, or even if we miss the jab, it's just so punishing, so we stick with safety.
I think the reason why I'm jabbing is because I can't ever get into a spot where I feel comfortable enough to swing my sword, and I figure it's more of just like a get off me, but then he's off me, I can dash and do something that I did not.
All right, you can just full hop back more, get the ledge more, full hop double jump around him, because he doesn't have much anti-airs. This is a grounded character. This is like Mac in a way.
Okay,
but I think you played this right. Like, I like the down air mix up there is fine, right? I like the back air into dash away into the side B. That was good. and then the shield is fine here. The down tilt there is like, I can see that being a decent mix-up because he was already close up, and so you would have crossed him up. Could have tried to catch his landing there, but nothing happened. No up airs or anything. Up tilt would have been very, very hard to hit.
Yeah.
F tilt was, well, F tilt was a good option, but it wasn't space, so Kazuya gets to do dumb Kazuya stuff. But it was a good idea.
Okay.
That's fine. And then up B, yeah. Regular get up, dash and shield. The jab there was okay. You know what would have been better? A jump away or a jump in into a landing aerial.
Can you go back to that scenario? I thought I'd
Of course, yeah.
close.
Here.
I'm way too close to do it landing aerial.
Well, no. If you if you jump in or if you jump out and you space your sword, then you would have been better off, because if he hits you at close range, you die. But if he touches you while you jump, you just get hit once slightly.
Okay.
So there isn't much reward for him anti-airing you at all, actually. So you can just spend a bunch of time jumping against a character that wants to hit you on the ground and doesn't want to hit you in the air, like a Kazuya. So this is a Kazuya specific. It's a Max specific too, but yeah.
So I would
you don't want to really
try
brawl
and
with
land
him.
a bear or fair if I felt the need to.
Yeah. You don't even have to land a full hop bear or anything. You could have just jumped around him, get away. Like, don't play at close range. You don't want to be at close range, like, at all. He will. The better he is, he will eventually get into close range. But the problem is that you don't want to interact at close range. So like here, you interact at close range, right? Like he, for example, here, let's see. I don't think you needed this. You needed to land backers here.
Okay.
So this was a bit of a waste of time by just like waiting around, and then he jumped. But so you shield here, that's fine. Jump back or jump around him immediately. Get away from this scenario. Get away from close range, because you dashing in against him just means, like, you know, I'm about to get hit basically by anything close up that will kill. Here you should be dead, but he messes it up. See, that was good. You saw his jump, one dash. You basically timed another dash and you landed F tilt. That was really good. That's you responding. This is fine, yeah, okay. It's a bit too late. It's a bit too late. I thought you were gonna either fake it or throw level 2. Level 2 would have been good here.
Okay.
Because it would have hit him, because he's rushing against number 3.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, and I think you're not dead, but yeah.
Oh, can you go back actually to where I am flying away there? What is the DI in this situation? And one thing I've noticed.
This is perfect DI.
Oh, okay, beautiful.
Yeah, you want to be in the corner here. This is best. If you can just DI yourself into these edges at all times, that's the best case scenario.
And to spell that out, it would be down and right or up and right?
I think here it's like down and in, I assume.
Okay.
It depends on the launch of the moves.
Right. And I've been pressing shield, like I've been trying to air dash or like, to get myself more in. That's bad, right?
What do you mean air dash? Like air dodge?
Air dodge, sorry.
Oh, if you're safe doing it, it's okay.
Okay.
If you didn't need to do it, you probably die because there's so much lag.
Gotcha.
You can see, like, again, this is a play style, right? Like dash and down tilt. So this is a play style. This is the play style that doesn't serve you. It's not a response. Like, he wasn't even there, and it's not even a good response, even if he was there. That's fine. Yeah, you know, the down smash is really sure. Yeah, I mean, the down smash overall is good because this is a grounded character. He wants to dash shield, dash shield, dash shield. So the down smash just kind of doesn't let him just freely run around on the ground so much. Good up B, good attempted back air, almost had it. Okay, as you are spacing it, oops. As you were spacing there, it was all good. Like, this was nice, nothing happened to you. This was nice, dash away, nothing happened to you. He's just chasing you. Then you swung a little too early and you died for it. That's all that was. So that was misexecution. I don't know why he killed himself, but he didn't need to.
Okay.
And if you stuck with short hopping here, like this F tilt got slightly lucky, but if you short hopped away instead, then you would have had time because he sees your full hop, he'll get over whatever it is that you did. Full hops is so easy to like play around.
Yeah, it's just
and then you see how you dash away and you defend yourself with F tilt, but it's too slow.
Yep. So I'm out of stage here, and I mean, someone told me that Sephiroth shouldn't view the stage really the same way that other characters do because he's so good at just being off stage.
Yeah.
Should I have just been like, fine, jump off stage, plank or
Well,
something?
the one thing you can do very easily against someone like Kazuya at least is you could have jumped here, you could have jumped here, and you could have jumped here. All of which would have been better than fighting him close up. Because that just leaves you, like, you're dead here.
Yeah.
You're basically dead. He just needs to down B you and drag you down and you die. But he messes up. So that was like the simplest way to kill you. It's just to jump down B, you fall down with him. Okay. So backer didn't come out. Forward air did come out. Dash away. When you see him on the platform, don't be afraid to just do immediate up air. It's just basically a landing aerial against the platform. It's like pressure, basically.
Should I be pivoting the up air so it falls towards him, or is it okay to just jump up air? Because
you can do a full hop and then land the up air, so it kind of like it comes out in a different timing, or you just immediately short hop up air.
Okay.
And you're dead. Oh, no. Okay, he didn't kill you.
I think he swaps to a...
This is another close range play that you just can't take because
I think
he's too good.
I think I meant in there. That was not
right.
But still, yeah.
The character just destroys anyone at close range. This is a character you have to keep at max range at all times.
Should I be?
And you can jump around him much more.
Should I be using fair more? I feel like I don't use
landing fair, landing back air is basically what you want to try to...
You almost build out around those moves, I feel.
Yeah, well, I mean, how can you keep out a character without using back air and fair primarily, right? Because back air and fair are like safe keep out moves, so you might as well. I wonder if there's just a quick like 1-2 stocks of Tweak versus let's see.
Nairo.
So if you just focus on Tweak, you see like he is just jumping, like immediately there was just a bunch of jumps, like get away, jump, get away, no close range, nope, get out, jump, and then he does like one bad mistake. He nairs into neutral B, right? Like terrible option. I think this was a misinput, and then he gets he probably dies. No, okay, he could have died. Again, you see how like the scenario is like, okay, I'm fine. Land back here, shield, jump, get away. Okay, get away, move around him in circles, nair, and you see how immediately after he naired, he landed here with nair, and he jumped, and he does back air. But he's close range, so he loses, right? Yeah. So he should have dashed away. So this is the same scenario here, okay? Get to ledge, get around him. You can outspace with that forward air. You can basically immediately, you can see, like, this was a pretty good choice to, like, just make Sephiroth kind of shield and respect the potential sword.
Okay.
And then immediately he lands and he jumps. Get away from close range. Land nair. Take the combo. Okay. Dash away here so that he doesn't roll, doesn't jump in. You can space F tilt. You can space back airs. And you can see, like, he did the same mistakes as you did here, where, like, the back air didn't come out, because if it did, this would have been a perfectly landed back air and Kazuya would have gotten hit.
Yeah.
And then he dashed away. Go back to that scenario. He dashed away, and then he dashes back in, and then he dies. So you should have just kept spacing. He shields, he short hops away, get away, and then he, instead of landing an aerial, he does a mix up side B, for example. He dies for this because side B is just not, I think, a good option.
Yeah.
As soon as he got into close range here, even in this scenario, he dashes away. Side B, full hop away. Space yourself, full hop. Okay, move around. Space aerial, F tilt. This down tilt was only meant to hit, I think, double jump in. I'm not sure. Up B here was preemptive. He's gonna die for this, or he might die for this. You know what? I've just noticed Sephiroth gets lucky here because of how slim he is, so he doesn't get hit by this. It's probably another combo that can be done, but yeah, this grab mix-up is very risky, but he goes for it anyways. Doesn't get anything off of it.
Yeah.
Land back air, dash land back air. Okay, one of them hits. That was safe. That was good. He's gonna try to maybe land back. Yeah, dash immediately. Like,
yeah,
it's just
So he's just playing. He's playing very safe and
very safe.
Very safe because you will die.
Yeah.
At 0.
You have to.
Yeah. Okay.
And it's the same scenario here where this is him getting chased all the way to the edge of the stage. So he shields here because against Kazuya, and this is like key information, against Kazuya at 0%, don't shield, just move because a grab can kill. But once you're like above 20, you can just shield.
Okay.
Because if he grabs you, it doesn't matter anymore as long as you DI away. And he's just going to want to hit you. And so you can shield a little bit more. And yeah, this is Tweaky getting chased to the corner, and then he jumps and he keeps spacing and jump and jump and jump and space aerial dash jump, you know, and then he went into close range for some reason without any nair or whatever, and then he gets potentially killed here. Okay, immediately lands, jump away.
Yeah.
Just so you see. So this is not necessarily a playstyle. This is just the objective. Don't fight close range. Land close range, get out, land aerial immediately.
Yeah.
It's almost kills. I think he should have charged his neutral B here personally, but he goes off stage and forward air, so it's good.
He's never swinging unless he knows, like, he doesn't swing his sword to defend himself ever. Once he's
exactly. That's
then he chooses to.
Yeah, because swinging your sword to defend yourself isn't really a thing.
It's not a thing at all.
Yeah, it's better to dash, jump, and shield, as you can see. He does it so much. And specifically, jump is much safer in this matchup than typical.
Yeah.
And shield becomes safe when you're at, like, plus 20%.
Above 20, yeah. Gotcha.
Yeah.